Hello everybody, welcome to Fruitful Trees. Today we are going to be talking about this fruit. This is a mamey apple, also known as a mammee apple. Not a mammee sapota, a may apple. And this is a tree that you should be growing if you're here in South Florida or anywhere that this tree will grow. This fruit is very unknown, unrated, but an amazing fruit we're going to be talking about today on the show. Today we're going to be at a nursery called Xain's World. We're also going to be there in another episode after this one, looking at all the amazing other exotic fruit trees that they had that are hard to find, but things that grow well here that everyone should get. This is an amazing nursery. I'm going to put the link below, but today it's all about this fruit. This fruit is a fruit that I've had before, and I should have gotten a tree when I had it last time, but I got a tree this time, and it is one of those fruits. Like, my goal is to grow food that's going to be food and not just a snack, and this meets the answer. So I just bought one of these trees from Xain's World when I did this video, and there's some other varieties that I'm going to be getting that are out there as well. Xain's World, mammee apple, that's today's topic. Now, I've tasted this fruit before last year when I was at Laura Farms in Miami, and it was a great surprise to taste. It's just an amazing fruit. Prior to this, everybody, my favorite smelling fruit has been pineapple guava, also known as foja or fuja, pineapple guava. But this might be my second favorite, or maybe my first favorite smelling fruit. It smells wonderful, best smelling fruit, and the taste is like a combination between a peach, an apricot, apple, and a pear. And it also looks like a pumpkin. So it's really a beautiful fruit. I think everyone should consider having this fruit in their yard if they're looking for different fruits. I have a lot of mangoes in my yard. I have a lot of more than one type of fruit, but I am going to find space, find room for this fruit because this is a tree I want. So here it is. Here I am at Xain's World. I'm going to put the link below. And definitely get there. Depending when you're watching this, they only have, they have some trees for sale, but they have fruit to taste. So depending when you're watching this, they have fruit to taste. So if you get there, like soon after seeing this video, you'll probably be able to taste some of these as well. They're in season right now, depending when you're seeing this video. But they have the tree for sale as well. So check it out, and I'm really excited about this. This is a mammee apple. All right, so check it out. Here it goes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fruitful Trees. I'm here, one of my favorite nurseries. This is Xain's World Nursery here in Loxahatchee, Florida. I'll put that contact information below. But they contacted me. They have a fruit that not many people have heard of. They sell the tree, but it's ripe now, and mammee apple. So we're going to taste it today, and we're going to let you know how it tastes. And let you know if you should come out here and get a tree. I don't know many people that have their tree.
So today we have mammee apple. And this
mammee apple.
Mammee americana. This is a freestone variety.
So what does that mean?
It means that if the seed is disconnected from the flesh. Here, you check that.
So how many varieties are there? You say there's this freestone. Is there?
There's not like a lot of differences between the varieties, but there are a few varieties around.
And you sell these here?
The trees, yes. We have 3s. I'm pretty sure we have 7s, and I know we have 15s.
Yeah, the ones that we have are redlands, though. We don't have this one available. This particular one available.
Okay, so you have a different variety, but you do have it.
Yeah.
So this is Malay apple, everyone.
Mammee apple.
Mammee apple.
Oh, mammy apple. It's a Caribbean fruit.
How big does the tree grow?
Big. It can get very big. But these are there's like, with the grafted trees, we have little ones that have flowers on them.
Wow. Beautiful color. They look like an orange.
Mm-hmm. And
the skin's not, wow, it smells amazing.
Yeah. Good.
Now the skin's not edible, right?
No.
So I don't know what variety I've had last time, but I've tasted one of these before, but I'm going to taste one right now.
I mean, I don't notice a big difference in the taste. It's more just the size of the fruit, the productivity,
So what's that? Is that good to eat?
Yep, you can eat all that.
Taste it first,
here, let me
make sure, because you never know.
All right, he's going to taste it first.
Slippery suckers.
Let's go on.
All right.
It took us it took 2 years to finally eat one to where we figured out how to eat them, because we always waited until they were soft. But you got to eat them when they're hard.
Yeah, if you
and
peel these,
they fall off the tree.
So as soon as they fall off the trees, then they're ripe. You don't pick them. I mean, this is a really good.
Smells amazing. Smells amazing. Okay, let's try it.
Like a crunchy apricot.
Wow.
So we are grafting from this tree. So this is a seedling tree that is in West Palm Beach.
Palm Beach.
So we're gonna call it Palm Beach.
And it's
Mammea apple.
Mammea apple.
Mammy.
Mammea. But it's not a mammee, folks. Just so you know, not a mammee.
It's spelled different. It's Mammee, and then apple or americana.
How big do these grow?
So the trees can get very large. If you have a grafted one, you can keep it shorter, but you can also let the tree get 40, 50 feet because you eat the fruits that fall.
So you don't have to pick them.
You don't pick the fruits.
So you don't have to.
So when the fruits fall on the ground, you pick them up, and they're so hard that they don't bruise or anything like that.
This one has 2 seeds.
How long will they last on the ground?
A few days.
A few days.
Do animals eat these because they're so hard or not really?
No, I mean, that's a big, thick shell. I mean, I guess if you probably had a raccoon that started learning how to eat it, they might start grabbing some, but...
Are there any natural diseases of these?
They're a Garcinia relative.
Doesn't seem to be.
Do they grow well do they need a lot of water or just normal?
Normal.
Very easy to grow.
Is it possible to grow them in a pot?
I have seen ones in like 45 gallons that have held fruit. But they don't hold a lot of fruit. It's a lot harder to get them to fruit.
So, me with a lot of walk-by traffic, would this be something I can grow in front of my house that no one would have any idea what they are?
Pretty much.
Because they're very
it's a beautiful tree.
Very ornamentally looking, and the fruits, you can't see them in the tree. You just if you go underneath the tree, you can then see them. But from the outside, they're not really visible.
But even if you see them, no one will have any idea what they are.
And you can't pick them, so there's no sense picking them. You have to pick them up off the ground. So yeah, maybe you lose a few to, like if you have a Caribbean neighbor, like a Puerto Rican neighbor, and they recognize the fruit from their childhood, they may grab one here and there. But in general, most people don't even see it. Like Paul's here for lunch.
Wow.
Look at that seed.
So you're grafting these now. Any available now?
We have not of this variety, but of Redland varieties.
The one from the Fruit and Spice Park, the good one from the Fruit and Spice Park. That's the Redland.
In your opinion, is that one better than this one, or just the same?
No, it's not better, but
I don't really recall ever having that one too much. Yeah. This is the only one that I really.
But that's the one everybody likes down in Miami. So
are you going to graft these?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And how long before you get fruit? When you get, let's say somebody buys a 3-gallon pot.
So a 3-gallon, it could take anywhere 4, 5, 6 years probably.
Not because it takes that long to actually fruit, but the fruits are very heavy, and so
it's just like a jackfruit, but they're a bit slower grower
to be able to hold it. And but if you grow a seedling, it's going to take. Well, we have seedlings available as well for like $25.
Grafted ones are $75.
Seedlings will take up to 20 years and more to fruit.
And there are male and females of the varieties.
Do you need to have another tree to pollinate?
Not of all the ones that are grafted. People don't graft the females that need males around.
So, wow.
And like I said, it took us 2 years and hundreds of fruits before we finally, like Xain was.
I was eating them my pigs.
Oh, sorry.
So we were getting them, like people were giving us, like we were getting them from people to finally figure out why everybody was raving about these fruits.
Yeah, Gary Zill had a big tree in his yard, and so we had gotten a bunch of fruits from that because he hated it. He actually cut the tree down, but they would just rot on the ground. So Fee had given us some fruits, and we were trying to eat them, and they were terrible.
And we always waited till they were soft, so I was just dumping like 50 of them in with my pigs, letting my pigs just eat them, and I was just dumping.
So basically, they fall off the tree and they're hard,
and they're pretty much ready to go.
Yep, not as ready right now.
Wow.
They don't feel ready at all. They don't have any give.
What's the biggest size you have?
A 15-gallon. Yeah. But they're not too much bigger than the 3
They're
gallons.
not hugely bigger.
They're about. I actually show them to you.
And these, so these are. They grow a lot. What's the season for them?
It's pretty much. It started about a month and a half ago, and it goes until about I think November. So a pretty big season.
And you don't need to. Wow. And can you trim the tree every year?
You can. Again, the more you trim it, the less fruit you're going to get. So if you have a spot where you want a giant shade tree, it's a perfect shade tree because it'll give you. It's a beautiful ornamental. it provides a lot of shade, and then the fruits just drop out of the tree, and you get some food. So
right now you have the popular variety grafted available for sale.
Mm-hmm. And we were working on grafting this one.
And you're working on grafting this one. And you think that one for sale for people that want it is that one's well known and
oh yeah, I mean like I said, it like you say this one was better. It may not necessarily be better. It just may be perfect. And the other one may have been a day older,
gotcha,
or a day
just
younger.
Like, yeah,
and the perfectness,
just like mangoes.
Yeah, exactly. Like Gary Zill talks about. I was just talking the other day about mangoes, and he was talking about how he had a mango, and it was like the perfect mango. Like the minute was right on it, and so that can make a difference.
That's amazing. Wow.
How much big? These are not even big.
How much are your 3 gallons grafted?
3 gallon grafteds are 75.
They get twice that size.
Fruits are often twice this size.
Wow.
Yeah, like this one was even bigger.
Wow.
You just see part of it.
And the tree will grow big if you let it.
Oh yeah.
Perfect shade tree, you say.
Yep.
Give us an example of another. How big is the tree this one came off of?
Huge. Trunks this big around.
45.
Can we see it on camera?
That's not. It's not in our yard.
Okay. Okay.
It's in a friend's yard.
Okay.
Yeah. We have one that's a baby it's about 5 years old. It's maybe 12 feet tall, and it actually has flowers on it right now.
So would you recommend like growing it in a pot until it gets a decent size and then finding the perfect spot, or does it need to get in the ground immediately?
Probably put it in the ground immediately, I would, because then it starts getting its roots out, it starts anchoring.
Yeah, if you've got a house that's not your permanent house yet, you can grow it in a pot for a few years, so that when you do move, you've got one that's a little more mature, more started. You're not going to start from scratch. But if you've got a house and you've got a spot, put it in there soon. You know, if it's too small and you have dogs that are going to run by it and hit it and stuff like that, don't put it in the ground. So, just like a small mango.
So here's another thing. So they grow double the size of that, you said?
They can. Not all of them. I mean, some drop out this big, and then.
So here's another question, an important question. Like I have a white sapota tree, and they're best when they fall off the tree and you pick them off the ground. But they don't all fall off at the same time, obviously. So this here, do like 4 or 5 fall off at the same time, or is like once a week one will fall off? How's that?
So when you have a big giant tree, like when we get the fruits, we go every week, and we get probably around 10 fruits.
And then there's probably 10 that you miss because they're dropped off.
Or maybe even animals got those ones.
But if you're at the house, if you have one, maybe 10 a week you get.
Yeah, you'll get like 6 to 12 a week.
Wow. Wow.
Off a big tree. We're talking about a big tree.
What a great surprise. I'm glad I came here. That was excellent. Wow. See, now you guys got me in trouble. Now I got to get another tree.
You got to get another house.
Well, you know me. You know me. It's like I want the food.
Exactly.
This isn't a snack. This is a meal.
This is a serious eating fruit.
Yeah.
Like, some of the stuff's nibbly,
because
stuff.
it's not just like you can chop this apart. You can you do all kinds of stuff with it.
Yeah, you would eat this as like your lunch. You just eat the whole thing, and
yeah, exactly. It's filling.
And it
it's
has
delicious.
a different sugar content than like a mango. Like mangoes are just so much sugar. This is sweet, very, very nicely sweet, but it's not sickening sweet.
No, it's nice. Okay, what do you want to show us?
Well, I was gonna say I can show you.
Show you the size of the 3 gallon.
And also, you are if you come to the nursery and you want to try it, if we have any fruits at the time, I will cut one open and let you try it.
Now's the time to get here. When will you have those too?
Right, like I kind of go every week to.
Maybe the video won't be out by then.
I'm going to jump it forward because I want people. That's what I do. No, I want people to.
So this is the 15 gallon right here, which we do have multiples of these. They're just in the back right now. And
so how much is that?
This one is 200 right now.
And now the small one doesn't look too much smaller.
Yeah, they're not. They're not.
And then this is the 3 gallon 75.
How long for that to get to that?
Maybe about 8 months.
Yeah, 8 months to a year.
Okay.
Not a long time. I mean, it's it's definitely for the They should be bigger than this, but you know how it is with fruit trees. You have to step them up, and then oftentimes when they're first stepped up, they're not worth the money. But then if you don't step them up, then you never have them bigger.
If you put that in the ground now, the 3 gallon or even the 15 gallon.
If you were going to get the 15, I would actually keep it in the pot for a while.
It was just pot up
it was not stepped up that long ago.
Got it, yeah. And what about
the 3 gallon? You could take out and plant right away.
I'd still probably let it get at least up to there, just because it's a little bit
stronger.
Yeah.
How long has that 3 gallon been in the ground?
In this pot?
Yeah.
It's probably been in this pot for we've had it for like 4 months or.
Yeah. And these are grafted.
Yes.
These are all grafted. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to see it line.
Yeah, like I said, we have seedlings if somebody wanted just an ornamental tree and wanted to do a long-term project for $25. But
now, how many of those are available?
I think there's maybe 7 or 8 3 gallons, And then I think there's like 7 15 gallons. And I'm pretty sure we have a couple 7 gallons.
Okay.
Which
Or
like
between-
basically bigger 3 gallons.
Okay. Wow.
We got 7-gallon Maria.
Let me show people the
avocados.
name here. And when are you going to have the grafts of the Palm Beach one?
Probably we have this. You know, we're planting all these seeds from these ones right now, so you know it'll probably be.
We
6
already
or 8
have some,
months.
yeah.
And we do have some seedlings, so maybe we can.
Yeah, and I just grafted some of the red lens. So
That was nice.
It's a good. It's not a super strong smell. It's just kind of melon smelling to me.
Yeah.
Tastes a lot like loquat to me. It's kind of peachy too,
Yeah.
right? Like a very firm peach. That's really good.
Smells nice, right?
That smells like a peach.
Yeah. What do you think? Pretty unique, right?
Super sweet.
Yeah. Tastes like a peach or apricot.
Yeah, apricot. All mixing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. I just bought a tree and it's a fruit a lot of people don't know about called mammee apple.
Very good. Mammea apple.
Cool. I want
You
you
might have
to
to get
try
me a
that.
tree.
Yes. All right. That's amazing. That smell, right?
It's unique.
Yeah.
It's good.
Isn't it?
I like a berry flavor to it.
Yeah. It's filling.
Texture's kind of like an apple, kind of. More like a pear.
Like a pear. Sweet, a pear and a pumpkin, right?
Mm-hmm. It's really good.
No.
This is definitely a treat to have.
It's really good. It actually almost has like a tangerine taste to it.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
It smells great too. Smell that.
Yeah, I smelled almost citrusy.
Yeah. Yeah. So you
Yeah,
like
that's
it?
really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, Xain, thank you very much for what you're doing
welcome.
here. This is Xain. Give everybody your phone number.
561-315-7973.
All right. Information's below. Thank you, guys. I'm going to pick up some trees here and definitely come out here soon so you can taste that mammee apple. All right, everybody. That was the mammee apple, also known as mimi apple. There's a bunch of other names. I'm going to put the names below. I am falling in love with this fruit. I already got one variety, and I'm definitely going to get some of the other varieties as well. Even though I don't know how many of these I need, but this is a tree I want in my yard. It does take a long time to grow, so it's going to be a while before I have it, but this is it. And thank you for watching. Remember, get down to Xain's World and go taste one of these in the next couple of days. And in the next episode, I'm going to show you some of the other amazing trees that they have for sale that I don't know any other nursery that has the trees that they have for sale. So while you're there, pick up mammee apple tree and check out some of their other hard to find exotic trees, and in the next episode I'll be featuring those as well. So thank you to Xain's World, thank you Rob and Xain, and thank you all for subscribing. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and please share this videos with others who you think might be interested in growing some amazing exotic fruit in their yard, or at least tasting some amazing exotic fruit, because they have this for tasting right now over there. And yes, thank you for your sharing this and subscribing. And if you have a yard you want me to come out and film, you have some trees in your yard, or if you have a nursery or Nova Nursery that I can go to and check out, please let me know. My contact information, my email is below in the description. Until then, everybody have a great day and keep growing.